Did any of you understand our topic earlier?
The simple interest?
Yeah, that one.
I don't even listen, so
I can explain it if you want.
Oh please, I don't want to fail another class.
Well, for starters, simple interest is a fundamental financial concept that represents the straightforward and linear method of calculating the additional amount of money, known as interest, earned on a principal sum of money when invested or paid and borrowed over a specific period of time.
Also, it is a direct and transparent way to quantify the growth or cost of money based on the initial amount, interest rate, and the duration for which the money is held, lent, or borrowed, without considering any compounding effects.
So, simple interest is widely used in various financial transactions and serve as a foundational tool for understanding and managing financial resources. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right. So calculating the formula for simple interest is simple interest is equals to P times R times T over 100.
And the components of a formula is P being principal, the initial amount of money, also known as a principal sum, either invested or borrowed.
Then R being the rate, the interest rate expressed as a percentage which determines the rate at which interest is earned or paid per unit of time, often a year.
Oh, then T, time. The number of years the money is borrowed or invested, usually borrowed in years.
Then attention I, being the simple interest amount of interest earned or paid, and what's next after that?
Oh, it represents the additional money that results from applying the interest rate to the principal for the specified period. Then the final amount or maturity value being equation is the total amount that includes both the principal and the simple interest.
And that's the cumulative of initial sum and interest earned or paid.
And also the constant 100 in the formula is used to convert the interest rate from a percentage to a decimal.
can you do something else instead? This is so boring.
Like what?
My friends and I went on a trip to Mexico for spring break. We ended up in an old mission where we played a game of truth or dare. We had no idea that we had encountered an unspeakable evil that wanted to play with us. When we went home, the game kept going. It killed 5 of my friends. The game is real. Tell the truth. Do the dare, or you die. Refuse to play. You die. It can happen anywhere, and it can come from anyone. I'm so sorry, but I have to ask you. Truth or dare?
Well, that's creepy.
Truth.
Didn't you just hear what the girl just said in the video?
Oh, come on. It's not true. Don't let me believe that.
Or, how about we use that game for school purposes?
Oh,
That's a good idea for group stuff.
Sam, truth or dare?
But of course.
What is the first step in solving simple interest?
But first, you must know your numbers, the basic information, initial amount of money saving, the interest rate, then the time period years which is T.
Then the second step is to convert the interest rate. If the interest rate is given as a percentage, for example, 5%, turn it into decimal by dividing it to 100. For example, 5% becomes 0.05 in decimal form. Then, for the third step, plug values into the formula. Use the formula I equals P times R times T over 100. As Ryan mentioned before, then insert the values for P, R, and T into the formula.
I'll just pray that I pass the test.
Well,
Good night!
Well, let's finish this out. For the fourth step, do the math, multiply P by R, then multiply the result by T, then divide the final result by 100. Then, fifth step is to calculate the simple interest, I, which is the answer, extra money.
but if you want to know the total or total amount, which is tuition A, you'll leave at the end of the time period at the simple interest in the principal.
Oh, by the way guys, you might want to copy my notes.
Chia. Again.
It won't open!
Wait, let me. You mean? Saw me there with you? But I was here outside the whole time.
I swear, I'm not lying. Please believe me. I heard whisper, then the door opened and I saw you with a creepy smile asking me about that game.
You should rest, Michia. I think you're just exhausted.
I'm not. I know what I saw. If you remember did not play that video, this is not happened to me.
Now you're putting the blame on me. If I only know the context of that video, did you really can't play it?
Everybody calm down. There must be a real proper reason behind all of this.
Come on, guys. Don't be those kind of people in horror movies who avoid these kinds of warnings.
We must play the game correctly. How about we just keep choosing the truth to avoid doing something that will probably hurt us?
Good idea, Jen. I don't hope. We must stick together at all times. It's much safer that way. We must play the game correctly or we'll die. Refuse to play the game or then you'll
Wait!
Are you really believing this? Come on, guys. It is childish.
Tisha's right. Cursed videos are common these days, but very real. Mostly just to scare children away. Anyway,
As far as I'm concerned, didn't you just drink alcohol last night?
Drinking has not to do this. If you would believe me, that's fine.
Michia.
Truth or dare?
Can you believe her? Blaming me? When she's the one who stopped drinking last night.
She'll stop around. Let's not forget what happened and continue our ghost time.
I'm worried about her. I wonder if she's already home.
Do any of you believe her?
I do.
I think it's wrong ignoring this kind of signs. It always starts this way.
Let's not talk about this. We have a test tomorrow. We need to focus on the real problem here.
Where were we again? Oh wait, we're actually done for the lesson.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that either. How about we deepen our standing by examples?
Oh, I hear a convicted and still don't have answer yet. The question is, if you borrow 1,000 for your mother and she give you 5% annual interest rate from 1 year, how much interest will you need to pay after 1 year?
In that case, we will use formula I equals PRT. Interest being I, principal amount P, rate of interest R. Then lastly, I plus T.
Let me try. So P is equal to 1,000 peso. Then R is equal to 5% or 0.05. Then T is 1 year or 12 months. And then I is still missing.
Well, that's surprising to hear from a person who's been a long time.
That's why I said it was boring.
Okay, then the next is being the PRT. I equal to 1,000, 0.5, then 1. I is equal to P divided by 1. Then I is equal to 50. So 58 pesos is the interest that you need to repay to your mother.
Yeah, that's right. Then also don't forget to add the 1,000 that you borrowed. So total 1,050 pesos as a final answer for the final amount.
Let's try another one. How about Emma deposits $5 in a savings account with an annual interest rate of 4%? She keeps the money in the account for 3 years. Calculate the interest rate and the total amount she has in the account after 3 years.
Okay, so principal amount deposited. P is 5,000. Rate of interest per year. R is 4%. Time the money is kept in the account. T is 3 years. And we'll use the equation simple interest is equals to P times R times T over 100. So the simple interest is equals to 5,000 times 4 times 3 over 100. So it equals to 600. So Emma earns 600 in interest over 3 years.
Then find the total amount of the account after 2 years. Add the principal and interest. Total amount, principal plus interest being totals 5,000 plus 600 equals 5,600.
Ooh, finally! I can rest now.
You've been sleeping the whole time. Okay. Something bothering you?
Yes, I just can't sleep after what happened. Wait, why are you awake?
Same reason. Wanna get a drink?
Sure.
Have you ever wondered how the game started?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, maybe the consequence of having your life taken away from you? It's because the girl who started all of this was lonely in the basement.
I haven't given much of a thought. Wait, how do you know that?
If you're here to apologize, Michia, don't bother. Are you there for what? What are you doing, Michia?